News for February 3rd, 2022, and your headlines for today include Shane McMahon fired from WWE, backstage chaos and nuclear heat factors in his release, WWE making plans for 2023 Royal Rumble after disappointing premium live event, updated plans for the WWE Hall of Fame ceremony will go head-to-head with competing promotion, Jim Ross gives update on his health following battle with skin cancer, 2 huge title matches set for this Friday's AEW Rampage. Is WWE already setting up another massive celebrity match for WrestleMania 38? WWE Hall of Famer announces new movie role, first time as lead actor, and more. At the 2022 Royal Rumble, Shane McMahon returned to WWE TV and booked himself to be one of the final names in the Men's Rumble match. Shane's booking has reportedly drawn the anger of the WWE locker room, as well as the fans, but it appears nobody will have to deal with the prodigal son anymore. According to Ringside News, Shane has been quietly let go by WWE, and that it was explained to the creative team that there will be no more creative discussions about Shane McMahon. It had been reported that Shane was scheduled to wrestle at both Elimination Chamber and WrestleMania 38 and was going to work as a heel in his latest run, but none of that will happen anymore. A source close to the situation said that Vince McMahon had no choice but to fire his own son, claiming that Shane created chaos, had everyone in an uproar, and openly buried other producers. That same source said that the final straw was that Shane was changing things that his father wanted, though Vince has not been using the term "let go" in front of talent. In an update from PW Insider, it said that Shane pushed things his father vehemently disagreed with, and that contrary to what some in the company have believed, Shane, quote, wasn't being allowed to do what he wanted. It was also noted that WWE had to change a lot of their plans regarding Rumble entrance, with their plans for Bad Bunny having to change a lot, which greatly concerned WWE officials who didn't want things to be needlessly complicated for the massive mainstream star. It wasn't said if McMahon's involvement in the Rumble caused the plans for Bunny to change, but it gives an idea as to just how chaotic the Rumble show was behind the scenes. Their report also said that Shane had been pushing for a WrestleMania match with Austin Theory, which would play on the focus Vince has been giving the Raw superstar since last November's Survivor Series event. WrestleVotes also reported on the matter, saying that Shane's release could have an effect on WWE for years to come and is much bigger than what happened at the Rumble. Entering the Men's Rumble at number 28, Shane eliminated Kevin Owens before being tossed out as the second-to-last elimination, and whatever plans the company had for him in Saudi Arabia and at WrestleMania, they won't be happening now. Shane's involvement with the Royal Rumble was just one part of the problem, as the show has been hit by a backlash from fans. In addition to Shane, fans have argued that having 2 part-timers, Brock Lesnar and Ronda Rousey, win the Rumbles was a bad call, and that the show, especially the Rumble matches, were boring with only a handful of interesting moments. On Wrestling Observer Live, Brian Alvarez addressed the criticism, saying that WWE realizes that the first Rumble with live fans in 2 years didn't meet expectations. He said, "You'll be pleased to know I'm not the only one who thought the Men's Royal Rumble was boring. They're well aware the Men's Rumble was boring, and their plan is to make sure next year it's not boring." Sources within WWE have said that the absence of Triple H played a major role in the Rumble falling short of expectations, as the 14-time world champion continues to recover from his cardiac event. WWE has just under a year until the 2023 Royal Rumble, and hopefully they'll spend this time wisely, making sure that things are better than this year's underwhelming event. This April, WWE will have their annual Hall of Fame, which for the first time since 2019 will have live fans attend. The ceremony will be just one part of a stacked WrestleMania week, and we now know more about the upcoming event. After the announcement that the ceremony would air on the Friday before WrestleMania, there was speculation about whether the show would be live or be a pre-tape aired after SmackDown. According to sources, the current plan is for the Hall of Fame to be a live show, which will air immediately after SmackDown at the American Airlines Center on April 1st. This will not be a separately ticketed event, but rather, fans who attend SmackDown that night can also stay for the ceremony. Given that the Hall of Fame ceremony will be aired live after SmackDown, this means it'll go head-to-head with AEW Rampage in the ratings in what'll be an interesting battle for brand supremacy between the 2 rival promotions. There's no word on who will be inducted this year, though a popular theory is that The Undertaker will take his rightful place, given that the ceremony will be in Texas, and the fans at SmackDown will be getting more than their money's worth on April 1st. Over to AEW next, as since the company was founded in 2019, Jim Ross has been the voice of AEW, but had to take some time off recently to battle skin cancer. Returning to Dynamite in late December after announcing he was cancer-free, JR is back doing what he loves, but it's been a long road to getting fully recovered. On the latest episode of his podcast, JR said that he once had to have daily visits from doctors to see how he was doing, but he's now down to just one a week, adding that the docs have been pleased with the healing in his leg. Those same doctors have made it clear to JR that he's not fully healed yet and still has a long way to go before he's back to 100%, but the legendary commentator has been making great progress since fighting his skin cancer. More from AEW now, as this week's Rampage will be a stacked lineup with 2 title matches taking place. It's been confirmed that this Friday we'll see TNT champion Sammy Guevara defend against Isaiah Cassidy, while FTW champion Ricky Starks will put the title on the line against Jay Lethal. In addition to these title matches, Evil Uno will face Adam Cole, while Thunder Rosa takes on Mercedes Martinez, and time will tell if this is enough to turn around the often struggling viewing figures of AEW Rampage. This year, Sami Zayn's biggest feud has been with Johnny Knoxville, which saw the former NXT champion eliminate the Jackass star at last weekend's Royal Rumble. In the weeks running up to the Rumble, it was reported that Knoxville's involvement would end after the show, but his war with Zayn could be set to continue. After being dared to show up at the premiere of Knoxville's new film, Jackass Forever, Zayn did just that, but after a confrontation with the actor, was ejected from the red carpet by security. It's hard to say if this is a continuation of their feud or the end of the angle, but it's entirely possible that Knoxville could make a WWE return in time for WrestleMania. Drew McIntyre was also at the premiere and was much better behaved than his fellow SmackDown superstar, and time will tell if Knoxville and Zayn face off once more in the coming months. And we're ending today with Trish Stratus, who didn't return in the Women's Rumble match as some had expected, but has landed her first starring movie role. On her official website, the 7-time WWE Women's Champion announced that she's excited to take on the role in a new Christmas movie, which is set to start filming in Canada next week. This isn't Trish's first movie role, as she's previously appeared in 2011's Bounty Hunters, 2015's Gridlocked, and 2020's Christmas in the Rockies, but none of these were starring roles, but now Stratus will have to prove herself as the leading lady in this new movie project. Well guys, that's our news for today. Please share your comments below. Also hit the like button, subscribe to our channel, and hit the bell icon to receive all notifications. And as always, thanks for watching.